and welcome to a new year. Happy 2019. And what I'm going to do is start out with a video I kind of made about 15 years ago on how to play Eruption with some new modern stuff I put together. We now have 4 different camera lenses. We have handwritten tabs in the bottom because it's pretty lame when people just want to copy and paste your work off the web. Now we know it's mine because I handwrite it. And we have colored strings that match the color of the strings on Guitar Hero. So if you're used to Guitar Hero, well, now you get it here too. Now I'm going to just do a quick demo. I'm not going to play the whole thing because everybody has heard it a million times, and I'm not here to show off. I'm here to teach you the stuff. And what it's going to look like basically in part is this. And so on and so forth. So the whole thing starts. You can use either your first finger and pinky on the 2nd fret and 5th frets, or your 1st and 3rd, depending on what you prefer, how big your hands are, and things like that. And we're also going to prepare our right finger here on the 9th fret and this is all on the 2nd string. So we're just going to tap the 9th fret. And a little hint with tapping, always tap right as close to the fret as you can get. But of course don't tap on the fret or it's going to not work. So you want to get right behind it. I call behind it, as close as you can get. And then from there we're going to pull to the 2nd fret. My index finger is here on the 2nd fret. Just like so. You can even just kind of practice that. From there, after we do that pull, we take your 3rd finger and you're just going to hammer it right here on the 5th fret, like this. So it's a 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. And then what we're going to do from there, after you get that pattern down, is you just kind of move your right hand or your left hand in the proximity you need to do to get where you need to go, really. For example, if we look at the tablature down there in the middle of the screen, lower middle, we play this thing 8 times, 9, 2, 5. And then from there, we're just going to move our 1st finger up to the 10th fret, and this all here with your left hand stays put. So we just have this 8 times. And then that other thing I just played 8 times, which is 10th, 2nd, and 5th. From there, watch this little maneuver. We're going to leave our right hand stay put, and our left hand just, the whole thing comes up here to the 4th and 7th frets, and the pattern continues the same, this kind of triplet pattern. So that's what we got. Let me adjust this camera a little bit so we can get the whole guitar neck in there. There we go. Now we can see a little better. So anyway, what we have so far. But we're only going to do 6 of these, and then as you see on the tablature toward the bottom of the screen, the left hand stays put, and your right hand is going to move up to the 12th fret and do that twice. So we have 6 of these. And then 2 of these. So when we put it all together, it looks like this. From the beginning. And then from there on, we're going to go up higher. So that's that part so far. And here is our next section. What we're going to do here is we're going to tap 12, pull to 5, and then hammer with our pinky to 9. Unless you really want to stretch with your 3rd finger. But I would do 12, hammer, or tap rather, pull to 5, and pinky to 9. And we do that 8 times. And then after that, we have 13, 5, 8. So with that little maneuver, as usual, right hand's going to kind of stay put. Left hand moves up 1 fret here to 13, and your pinky, watch this, just kind of comes down here 1 fret. So the move is like this to this. Again. And then from there, by the way, this is 6 times. We move to 15th fret on the 2nd string, and our right hand stays put here. After that, we move up to the 7th fret here. So in this case, right hand stays put, left hand moves up. And then after that, watch this, right hand moves up, left hand stays put. And the numbers we do there is 6, and then 2. And I just realized I forgot to switch out my graphic. Let me swap this out for you here. So that little maneuver there is 17, 7 and 10, and then from there we're going to move up here to 17, 9, and 12 8 times. So again, we came from this little thing here, 13, to eventually work our way to here. And then next up, we have this kind of descending thing that happens over and over. Let me shift a little bit so the camera can see it well. Looks like this. Everybody's familiar with that. And the way we do that, I'm going to swap my graphic here. We have our right hand coming up here to the 12th fret and 15th fret. And our left hand here, we're going to be tapping on the 17th fret. And what happens here, we get our pattern going. We're only going to do each one twice. And then we move this down. And move it down again. And move it down again. So basically it's twice each. We have 17, 12, 15, 17, 11, 14, 17, 10, 13, 17, 9, 12. It's hard to do that kind of slow. It's easier to do it fast after like 35 years of playing it. Anyway, so that's that little thing. And then we do something similar. I'll swap out this graphic here. When we keep moving down, we have 15. And then we move it down. A few times like that. So we have... So slowly that's 15, 10, 13. Twice. Right hand stays put. 15, 9, 12. Then 15, 8, 11. Then 15, 7, 10. When you put the whole thing together, it looks like this. And from there, we'll swap out this thing again. We move our way down to 13. And same old pattern. Right hand stays put. 13, 7, 10. Then 13, 6, 9. Then 13, 5, 8. Then 13, 5, 7. So we have... Actually, that should be a 4 in the tabs. I gotta go back and change that later. We'll edit the video. But anyway, we have... We just keep moving down like the pattern we did so far. And then from there, we're just going to go 12, 6 times, and then we go to 12, 5, 8, 8 times. Now, over the years, I'm just going to give a little anecdote here. Over the years, I've seen people do it wrong. They skip this little 12, 3, 6 thing here. They say, it's 8 of each, and that's absolutely dumb and wrong. So there's a lot of, misinformation on the internet out there. Be sure that you do it. You got to throw in that 12, 3, 6. So again, it's 12, 4, 7. And we have 12, 3, 6. But it's real quick. Got to listen close for that in the recording. Then we go up to 12, 5, 8. 8 times on 8 of those, and then back to this. And after that, swap out my thing here. Basically, what you're going to do is take this 4, 7, with the left hand and the 5, 8, and just go back and forth for the very end, like this. And of course, there's that giant whammy bar dive at the end.